Right, I'm back down the field. It's season 4. It's just been harvested a week ago. I'm a bit late, but there you go. It's a bit windy, sorry about that. Yeah, it's just started season 4, just on the stubble. Not raked or ploughed it yet, but I don't care. I'll have a go. Just going to head for the middle of the field. Sorry about the wind. Right, bring you in if I find anything. Didn't expect to find a lot because we have sort of done it when it was seeded, and not much, only about half of it. But then when it was ploughed, it was only ploughed about a 6-inch plough, so I wouldn't have brought too much up on it. Waiting for a good plough now, deep one. But we're still going to hunt it, see what we can find in the stubble. Right, let's get on. Right, first bit of roundness, but what's it going to be? A coin or a button? Oh, it's looking like a penny. Is a penny, modern penny. What a load of rubbish. Oh well. Another large lump of concrete. There's been quite a few of them on this field. I shall walk that to the edge and put it with the rest. Right, I've only found a few bits of lead, that penny, not much else. Bit of aluminium. Right, carry on. Right, we've got something in the clod. What's it gonna be? Oh, it's a coin. Hopefully it's not another penny. I'm sorry about the wind. Right, it's toasted. The beans were on Farthing Fields and that's the right size. I'd say it's another farthing. Hey, Farthing Field strikes again. Right, carry on. Right, at a real iffy signal. We dig them though. Look at that. Tiniest little bottle. That'd have been for. Tiny though. Probably the smallest bottle I've found. I thought it was a light bulb at first. Oh well. Not what we're after, but different. Tiny little bottle. Right, let's find some proper treasure. Right, we've got another coin lying on the edge of the soil there. Don't know how thin, and it's rusty, so maybe that was a tag or something that had a loop on it, but I'm definitely going to have to check that out later. Rang up well though. I don't know if it's a coin or not. It's got a bit of rust on there and it looks like a bit of silvery glint coming through, so to check that one out later, I'll let you know. Right, let's carry on. Right, I think we've got another coin, even though a button. It's looking like a coin, like a half penny. No, it's a washer. I believe it's a washer anyway. Yeah, furniture washer. Square bit in the middle. Oh well. I've done 2 hours and I'm done. All I've found is this load of rubbish, a couple of bits of lead, brass nail, and the keepers, if you can call them that. Just that little bottle, furniture piece. Don't know what this is, a little fragment of brass or bronze, not sure what that is. That is a farthing, it's a real old one, like a George the whatever or William or something. And that was a tag. Assuming it was a dog tag, it might be a whole coin. Thought I could see something around the edge, but I'll check out later. If it's any good, I'll show you a picture, but I doubt it is. Anyway, I'm now going home. My bike's parked across the road, as you can hear, I'm right by the road. Can't go without grabbing a few cookers though. The apple crumble tonight. Right, I'll probably be down here again in the next couple of days, so do a bit longer then. Only had a couple of hours today. So, right, I'll join this on to that one. Right, I'm sorry about the wind, as usual. I'll try to show it. I've just found this. I've dug a few little roves and a couple of roves and a bit of lead. That's the first interesting thing I found today. Sun's come out, so it's a nice day. Don't know what that would have been off. Small but quite ornate, so sorry about the wind. come over this hedgerow, have a little break. We're about an hour in now, just over an hour. It's really windy out in the field, but it's a lovely little natural windbreak here. It's scorching against this hedge. Anyway, I'll just show you what we found in the last just over an hour. Couldn't film everything out there, it's just way too windy and anyway, what this is, some sort of, I thought it was a buckle but I don't think it is, some sort of bit of something, bag seal, I don't know if there's anything on it, check out later, tiny little ball, lead ball, pistol ball, or maybe a bit of a blunderbuss shot, something like that. No, it's tiny. I always call them musket balls, but that's obviously not a musket ball. I know most of them are pistol balls, unless they're big, so just call them musket balls. A couple of buttons, old decorated ones. And a flat shirt button, or overalls button. And a strange little thing, don't know what that is, a little bit like pawn off a chess piece, doesn't it? Something like that maybe, or just a little top to something. I don't know, never know. Right, I'll do another hour and I'm going to hit the road. Well, I was just sat there where my flask is and I took a couple of steps this way to follow my next line along. Heard a beep. Found that, I don't know what it is, just very thin. Doesn't look like a button, there doesn't seem to be a shank piece, but could be. It's not silver. But I'll clean it up, it might be a coin, might be a button, so we'll check that out later. Really thin. Might be one of them jettons or something. Right, straight up there now. Right, just done another hour. I'm off home now. I allowed myself about 2 hours down here because I've got a couple more places I want to visit, a couple of gardens, so that's all I've got. Looks like possibly a toasty coin, possibly a toasty button. Know what that is, that's probably a button, it's really thick, old copper or bronze. Another button, that was quite a smart one, it had the loop on it, but I broke it off, it's too fragile. It's like a dome shaped, strange shape. That thing, which may be a jeton, may not be. Check out later, and a bit of shrapnel. So yeah, I'm now off. Got other things to do. Oh, it's beautiful out here now. Summer's back. Gold! No, I don't know what it is. That's gold coloured. That has got like fancy writing and stuff on it. But you can see on the edge of it, it's got like silver. A little bit of silverware, so it might be something gold plated, or it might just be a bit of aluminium crap for all I know. I'll clean it up. If there's anything decent I'll let you know, but there's definitely writing or something around the edge and a little design in the middle, so I thought it might be a shard of Hammond gold coin at first, but no. That'll be the one, won't it? Right, carry on. Right, are you ready to play the is it a coin, is it a button game? Let's see, it looks rather farthing size, so let's have a look. Yep, another toasty farthing on Farthing Fields. We might get something off it, either William III one off here, it's the oldest recognisable one so far, so we'll see what this one is, if we can see anything on it. I've also found a couple of little bits of rubbish, mangled up bit of copper and a mangled up bit of brass. Only doing a couple of hours again, so see what today brings. Lovely day, it's getting a bit warm out here now though, I'm a bit overdressed. Right, onward. And the next find is a big old crusty button. Well, it's not that big, but pewter one, or tomback, or whatever they call them, flat button. Shank's broken. Right, keep on trucking. Right, a bit windy over here, sorry about that. Next find is this big old bit of lead. don't know if that's a seal, maybe a seal, maybe some sort of weight, I don't know. Sorry trousers. Yeah, I think that's a seal. A massive chunky seal, but I don't know. Check it out later. I see 2 holes in the top there. Nothing on it though, blank. Oh well. Right, we're playing that same old game again. Coin or button. Tell you what, that's looking farthing sized again. Yeah, that is. Get some detail of that one, I can see a little bit on it, so. Another farthing, 2 farthings today on Farthing Fields. There you go, that's why it's called Farthing Fields. Right, onward. Well, something a little bit more interesting. You know what this is? It's lead. It's kind of decorated, obviously missing. I think something's, something snapped off the top and the bottom, so it's probably something bigger. Don't know what that might have been though. Clean it up, see what it looks like. A bit like a face. Right, I'm going soon. I'll just show you what I found in a little while. Right, that weren't a fantastic hunt, but I'll show you what we got. Now going home. Basically a couple of bits of buckles, little bits of buckles decorated, so something. 2 farthings, 4 buttons, 2 4 holes. That one's got a little bit of gold still left on it. Decorated piece of lead. Clean it up when we get home, see what that's like. Lead disc, probably a seal, nothing on it. A bit of brass, snapped off something, might be bronze. And then a little pile of who knows, a little rivet there, but I don't know about the rest of them. Could be anything. Yeah, then rubbish as well. Captain Hook's hook. Brake shoe. Alley, wire, hot rocks, a few of them. Yeah, so not that good, but worth coming down for a couple of hours. Something to do. Now, anyway, the last thing I found on the last hunt, that little rolled up bit of gold stuff, weren't actually gold, but that weren't actually a paintbrush tip like I thought it was at first. There's oops, sorry about the wind. There was a little shard of hammered coin, but for some reason it weren't gold because it tested silver and you could see a silver edge. And yeah, I don't know what that's all about really. It looked like it was gold plated silver hammered coin. So if anyone knows what that's all about, let me know. Don't know whether it was just plated to be a bit of jewellery or what. Mystery. Well, you see the picture of it, so see what you think. Is it a fake gold coin or is it just hammered coin made into jewellery? Who knows. Right, I'm out of here. Well, it's a different day down here now. It's actually very windy. I don't want to appear to be here, but you can hear it in the trees, and the other side there, and trees are blowing around like good. And it's actually really windy, but I'm in the shelter of these hedgerows at the minute, so if I go across the field and back, if I go that way and back, I'll probably show you the finds when I get back to here, because that's just going to be too much out there. It's blowing literally fierce. Right, here comes a vehicle, so see you in a bit. Well, that was bad timing. They're now going to disc it up, look. I literally then set up and they come along, so we're now going to disc this. I went, alright, see you later. So yeah, cool. They're going to plant mustard in here as a cover crop, so we'll have to get in here soon. It's going to be all finished again soon. Bugger. Right, later. I'm going. Right, I've come back down here tonight. They've disked it and they've seeded it. That's been seeded with mustard. I had a chat with a bloke. I was only down here earlier. I chatted with the bloke in the 4x4 and he told me they were disking it and then seeding it with mustard. There's a deer right down the bottom there, a big one. Must be a roe deer. And you can hear the fish eagles. There's one above that tree. Yeah, so I'll have a quick hour and a half tonight. There'll be a tropical storm on the way, so I'll have a quick go over this bit. And as soon as it starts to grow, that's it. We're done till about February when they harvest it. Right, show you if I find anything. The wind's died down a bit anyway. Right, that's me done for the night. It's really peaceful down here now. Red clouds and sunset. Soon be twilight, so I've got to get home and feed the goats. Right, didn't do a lot, just an hour and a half. Just thought I'd go on here, make the most of it before they, well, it might be seeded, but they'll seed it any day anyway. Yeah, and this is all we got. Load of scrap, brass, not brass, iron, lead, lots of aluminium, addy. And the fines tin, not many really fines, but old spoon, chunk of brass something, a couple of little brass rings and a little brass doodah, one of those. Yeah, at least it's finding the small stuff still. The detector's working, and that, I don't know if it's a button or a coin, either way is smooth. So yeah, I'll probably do this, oh, ow, a couple more times. Oh yeah, I found a big bone as well, that cow or horse bone, it's massive. Take that on, Rue might want that, but yeah, so I don't know how many more times I'll do it, but as soon as that starts growing, the mustard starts growing, I'll be off here until they harvest it. So yeah, lovely evening, let's get going. Well, I'm back down here just for a couple of hours before tea. So not too bad now, it's not too hot, it was a bit hot earlier. It's blowing a gale still, so I won't be doing much filming out in the field, but I'll film on this side. Yeah, I'm just going to get a couple more hunts in, 2 or 3 hunts I reckon, before the mustard starts growing. I'm going to do this little strip here, because this little section I missed just at the end of this house. I missed a little couple of sections when that was seeded with corn, so I'll just go over that. I've done pretty much down about half of the field, across to the hill where it goes down into the dip. Right, carry on, see what we find today. Hammies! Hopefully. Right, I've no idea what that'll be. I'll try to do this quick because of the wind. No idea. Heavy old chunk of either bronze or brass. Oh, sorry about that. Also found that. Right, too windy. Right, that's me done for today. Not much, well, lots of rubbish, but not much good finds. Got all this like lead, hot rocks, shotgun bottoms. Even found the detonator of a shotgun bottom. Those are little bits of aluminium and shards of brass, iron plate and nails, bigger bits of iron, lead. Right, and then on the better finds, well, finds if you can call them that. You know what this thing is? It's obviously got a little bit snapped off the other side, which would have been the same, so something would have swiveled on there, but I ain't got a clue. It's got like holes around it, and it's got a bit of a bolt or something in the middle left in there. Yeah, I don't know what that is. This looks like a gate hook, like proper old, being bronze or brass I reckon. Don't know what that is, probably just a 410 cartridge bottom. Clean up and check it out, probably a load of rubbish. Molten bit of copper or bronze. This little doohickey, I don't know what that is. It's got some sort of design on it. A bit of rust at the top there, so that ain't iron though. It's obviously fixed to something, so we'll clean that up and see what it is. Any good? I'll put a picture up. Right, I'm off. It's tea time. Next time though. Right, I'm back down here today. I just found this. It's a bit windy, so I'll do this quick. Just an old bashed up thimble. It's complete but it's squashed, so I don't find too many of them on here. We are searching in like what they call, well, we call the buttonhole. There's a dip in the field where you find loads of buttons, and might have been a sewing area because we found bits of thimbles here as well. Oh, sorry about the wind. I had a bit of rain last night. It was quite overcast today, so not so hard going on the old bacon hot scene. Right, back when I find something decent. Right, I don't know what this is. Some dome-shaped thing in the soil. I'll get it out. Share the disappointment with you. Oh. Really know. Again, as usual, no idea. Got a nipple in the middle, a little nipple. A decorative piece of something. All I can tell you. Just stopped for a quick break now. I'll just show you what I've found so far. Not a great deal. I'm pretty scarce today. A lot of rubbish. But we've got. You see that? I think that's just a lid off something. A decorative lid. Bit of bomb shrapnel. See the thimble. Crossed up thimble. Some little, either a rivet or a stud or something. So, decorative piece of brass. Snapped off of something. And a bit of silver. Second one of these I found on the field. It's like a salt and vinegar shaker thing, top of the bottle. The last one I found, season 3, I had 925 written on it, so I presume this is silver and that'll have 925 written on it as well, because it looks like the same sort of thing. But I'll have a little bit longer. I've been going across the field and back, done the buttonhole, rubbish, literally loads of rubbish, loads of aluminium. So I'll come back into this section here. I'm now just going across a few more times, and I'm going to go home. I'll let you know if I find anything decent in that spell. Right, onward. Right, I reckon this is going to be my last hunt down here today, because I was looking at the ground. You can see the odd little mustard seed coming through, so probably be my last trip down here. Haven't found anything. Been here about an hour. Found some aluminium scrap and a bit of lead. First decent find is this. I know what it is without even my glasses. I can see the fleur-de-lis on it, and it's a Girl Guides badge. Little John metal detector finds loads of them, so I know what that is. Thank you, Little John. Check him out. Right, I'll carry on. Do about another hour and I'm out of here. That'll probably be the end of it until February when they take the mustard in, and I'll come back and do this corner. Right, onward. Right, I'm sorry about the wind, but this is the first coin I've found in ages. I don't know what it is yet. Don't know. Oh, it's a token of some sort. It's got a load of writing on it. I'll flash a picture of that up. It's just some sort of token. Oh well, it's good. Counts as a coin, I reckon. It's not skunked. Right, the wind. Right, I'm done. That weren't a very good hunt really, but it was only 2 hours. This place has been pretty hammered, so there you go. Right, this is what I got. Boy Scouts badge. I thought it was Girl Guides, but it's not. Boy Scouts. Bit of broken buckle. Bit of broken brass gizmo. Smashed up soldier. And this is a token. It says, in commemoration of the return of the Eastern Counties Volunteers at Great Yarmouth, 13th of June 1862. So, don't know what that's all about. We'll find out something about that, no doubt. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna leave this place now till about February when they harvested the mustard, and I'll be back. So thanks for watching. I'll show you everything I found in pictures, not a lot, but there you go. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Right, and I said at the end of that hunt that I was done with it. That was it. But I lied. Later that evening it occurred to me that I hadn't done the stubble around the edge. There's about a 10-foot strip of stubble all around the edge. I hadn't done that, so there'll be another video after this. And after that again, when I thought I'd done it again, after I'd done the edge, I had a bit of a revelation, so I just had to go back down there. And yeah, so the next video is either going to be split into one long one or 2 shorter ones, but there'll be another one coming after this. Anyway, let's do the roundup. Right, bit of pottery. Don't know if it's all from this hunt, but some of it's probably from more recently. But that's the sort of thing, stuff you find, pottery down there, a bit decorative. I keep saving it. One day I think I'll make a mosaic, but I probably won't. Little pot leg, bit of pot still on it. Just your random bits and pieces. A couple of pieces of shrapnel. A little thing with a nipple on. Don't know what that was. Little bits and bobs and broken bits. Broken spoon, latch thing, little handles and things. Not sure whether that's a coin or a button. Stick that with the other unknowns. Yeah, a few little shards of stuff, bits of buckles. Yeah, that one's got gold gilding on it. I don't know if you can see that. That would have been quite fancy. And up the top here we've got a pistol ball, a couple of lead bag seals, nothing on them. Dog tag, nothing on it, blank. Just your random buttons. There's a one with some fancy stuff on, a bit of gilding. That one's a smashed up national service one. There's a couple more with a bit of detail on, but I won't be able to see what they are, so had it. Computer ones. The smallest bottle in the world. Look at that little tiny thing. No idea what that would have been for. Yeah, and then we've got, like, don't know whether these are coins or buttons, can't make them out, but they all look a bit gnarly. It's a modern penny. Boo. That thing there, I can just sort of see a shield on one side, so I think it's a jetton. Oh, bit of decorated lead. Connor found a bit exactly the same. Unless he dropped it and I found it again. Yeah, jetton. 1879 Vicky Farthing, pretty toasted. 1920 George V Farthing, even more toasted. And then that one, I can just see someone pointing to the left. I think that's a George II Farthing, but can't be positive about that. And then there's a big old toasted, thick George III penny. Just had it. You can only just make out 3 in his bust. So yeah. And this thing is like a medallion tokeny thing I found. It says in commemoration of the review of the Eastern Counties Volunteers. And on the other side it says, at Great Yarmouth, 19th of July 1862. So I'll research that, find out what that's all about. But yeah, it's good writing details still on there, so that's good. Thought it was Girl Guides one at first, but it's a Boy Scouts. I just see the fleur-de-lis shape. Mr. Assume and I am. Yeah, and a bit of a soldier. Red soldier. It could be either a chest piece or a finial of something, I'm not really sure. Broken at the bottom though. Got a large thimble. It's probably the biggest thimble I've found, but I've found probably the smallest thimble ever. The most recent hunt, which you'll see on the next video. That's a strange looking thing, looks proper old, but I might try to get a picture of that. Never know what it was, but it looks ancient. And this thing, I don't know what it is. Some people suggested that's a bell, like a servant's bell, part one, because of that steel rod in the middle, and this bit here, that's possibly swiveled, I don't know, rang. But yeah, if you know, let me know. It's got a name on it, stamped something and Sons. I'll try clean it up a bit and get some more details off the names, see if I can identify it. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. Yeah, and I found this second salt shaker top. Now it looks the same as the other one, but that is a different one. Yeah, second one I found on there. Yeah, and then the main thing, which is this. Now this gave me the most gnarly signal. It's kind of like a one-way bump, almost like an iron pop that's repeating, but just one way. Now normally if I'd have been digging much stuff, I probably would have walked away from it. I think 90% of people probably would have just walked away from it. But I was curious, weren't digging a lot, so I dug it, and yeah, it turned out to be a hammered coin, which is gold coloured, but it's actually silver, so it's like gold plate or gold washed or something. I don't know what the purpose of that was. The reason it gave a horrible signal was it was rolled up in this like tube shape. Kind of looks silvery on the inside where the gold's worn off it. I broke the corner off. When I was cleaning it I pressed too hard and it's so brittle the corner broke off, but it ain't too bad because that enables me to see more in the middle. Now what I think I'll do is I'll draw a picture of the detail I can see on it as best I can, and then take pictures of it as best I can, and maybe someone out there can help me ID it. I don't know whether it's just like made into jewellery, like a hammered coin made into a piece of jewellery, or perhaps there was a kind of a limited edition sort of coin came out or something which weren't gold, just gold plated. Perhaps it is just an attempt at a forgery, who knows. But yeah, I always said to Connor there'll be a gold hammered on there somewhere. Or a step closer. That's definitely silver because I tested it with tin foil and it stunk of sulphur, so yeah. What I'll do is, if I can't get any decent pictures, I'll get someone else to take some on their camera. You can see the goldy glint to it, look. It's definitely a hammy. So, mystery, if you can help me with that, let me know. Yeah, at first I thought I'd found that gold hammered. Well, you can see it, look, it looks gold. But alas, not yet. Given up though. I always say to Connor there's a gold hammered on there somewhere. I believe there is. And I'm going to find it. Right, I'll do some pictures. Best I can anyway. Might have to get someone else to take a picture of the hay. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Noisy bugger. Right, thanks for watching. You get them around here, don't you? I think that's a skyline, by the way. Thanks for watching. I'll put some pictures up. Catch you on the next one. Be lucky.